Hey guys, I got a video here for you and I wanted to talk about Battlefield 3 today. I haven't made a video on Battlefield 3 in quite a long time, and with E3, having came and gone, and we've seen our fair share amount of gameplay for it, and they've actually been releasing some new details from the sources that I like to check from. I just felt like this was a great time to do that. And first off, obviously this gameplay is from Battlefield Bad Company 2, very good game. And right off the bat, the first thing that got me interested about Battlefield 3 was obviously not only the fact that it's the sequel to what some call the greatest first person shooter of all time, Battlefield 2, but the fact that they started talking about the new Frostbite engine and what that was going to enable them to do. They had a spread in Game Informer that was really just, it was very informative and it was very impressive, but they didn't give off a lot of details. Obviously they changed the way you move in the game and all that good stuff, but they didn't necessarily tell us, what's going to be in the game when it ships. But lately they've been dropping some of those, and a big thing that's been circling around is the possibility of a theater mode. Theater mode is something that, honestly, it's becoming more popular in games every time a game comes out, really. If you think about it, Black Ops introduced theater mode to Call of Duty, and I'm pretty sure Modern Warfare 3, which is going to be Battlefield 3's biggest competition, I'm pretty sure they're going to have a theater mode or some type of theater mode in the game. And on top of that, Uncharted 3 has a theater mode just like Uncharted 2 had. And Uncharted's not really necessarily as big of a competition, but it's just another big name game, AAA title out there that does have theater mode available. Battlefield, honestly, I think would only benefit from a theater mode, and I feel that theater mode might play a really important role in which game is more successful. While I do feel that Modern Warfare 3 is going to sell more than Battlefield 3 at the end of the day, just because it is Call of Duty, and that is a giant that no matter how much hate it has, it just seems that more people tend to like it at the end of the day. It's kind of like for every 3 people that hate the game, there's another 10 that love it. And those are just amazing numbers that they put up every year, regardless of how you may feel about the game. It's just the numbers don't lie. People buy the game, and they ship units. But with that being said, Battlefield obviously is shaping up to be the best looking game in my opinion. Honestly, that is the game that I am most excited for, just because of the fact that they're bringing so much new content to the table, new things that we get to use. I saw gameplay of the multiplayer the other day, and I was just absolutely blown away. Even though the quality wasn't the greatest, but I still will try to post the link in the description, because I feel that you guys should watch that if you're considering even thinking about getting Battlefield 3. Look at that gameplay, and you will see that honestly that is a nice step above anything currently available. Modern Warfare 3 did not impress me at all at E3, and that's really all I'm gonna say about Call of Duty for the rest of this video, and I apologize for even bringing it up in the first place, but as I said before, it is its greatest competition. That's just the way things are. But the changes, other than theater mode, obviously they have decided to make some changes to the gameplay, and these are actually all interesting to me, and I feel that all of them will work greatly, and they've all been needed for a while, I feel. The first major change is obviously to the recon class. They have been talking about adding some certain things to make the sniper rifle a little more difficult to use. Well, now they have definitely done that. They've added sway to the sniper rifle, and they've also added a glare system. So if you sit in an area and you're sitting there and you're sniping and you stay in that spot for a while, eventually after a certain amount of time, the sun will actually start to reflect off of your lens of your scope, making you an easier target to see. And obviously that can lead to you dying, because obviously you're more obvious, you're more in the open, you're more exposed. Now, obviously moving is a way to counter this and keep yourself from being found out, so to speak. And I think this is a good idea if they do it right. I'm wondering, in my mind, I'm wondering, obviously this is to help counter prone, because prone has been reintroduced with Battlefield 3, and prone being an issue, obviously they had to do this, and I feel that it was very necessary. But I am wondering, how much will you have to move, and how often will you have to move. I'm wondering how, obviously what they're going to do with that whole thing, how they're going to measure that, because obviously in Battlefield, or in any game, honestly, any game, no matter what kind of game it is, it's fun if you're doing it, but it's never fun if it's happening to you. In most cases, a lot of people tend to react that way. And same goes with sniping. I love sniping, But at the same time, it is kind of annoying when I get on a team and I'm trying to be, kind of like productive with another class and my whole team is a bunch of recon guys. So I know how people feel about that, and it is true. But with the addition of Sway and the fact that it's already a headshot one hit kill, it's already bullet time and the bullet dropping and all that stuff. It's already difficult. They're making it even more difficult so that less and less people will use the recon kit. As far as just trying to sit in the back of the map, getting some pretty outrageously long shots. So I think that'll help a little bit. The other things that they've talked about changing is, as you can see, I am running the assault class in this video, and with the assault class currently you're carrying ammo boxes. What they've decided to do is they decided to switch the medic and the assault pretty much. And what I mean by this is the medic now is going to be carrying around obviously the medic kit, the defibrillators, and now instead of a heavy LMG you're going to be carrying around an assault rifle. So that's going to be something cool because I already felt as the person with the assault rifle, you were responsible for being the mobile spawn point. You were the one that would be able to outlast most things because of the versatility of your gun. So I like this idea and I like the move because of the fact that they've added something new to the game with the feature of suppressive fire. Suppressive fire is now going to be in the game. It's going to give you points, and this plays into them switching up the classes because now instead of I don't know if there's going to still be an assault class. I think there will be, but I think it's going to be called the support class because the support class now will carry the heavy LMGs. The heavy LMGs obviously require more ammo. They will have the ammo boxes. So they'll be the ones giving people ammo, giving themselves ammo, and what they'll be able to do is mount their heavy guns on flat surfaces and actually lay down suppressive fire. What this is going to do is it's going to encourage teamwork because you get rewarded for points by doing this. But it's also going to encourage strategy. It's going to make people think now more. It's going to enable people to use flanking routes properly. And it's honestly just going to make the game a little more realistic while keeping it fun. It's not going to ruin like make it super totally serious because Battlefield's always had a sense of humor. Just like it's Battlefield. Honestly, that's the only way I can really describe it. It has a sense of humor, but it is also very serious and very true to how things work together in a somewhat realistic approach to the game. Obviously, it's a video game, and that's really all I can say about that. But with that being said, all of these features look to be something that the game has needed for a while, and honestly, I welcome them with open arms, and I can't wait for this game to come out. I really can't. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are as well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoy talking about games, and I do this on a regular basis. And those of you who are subscribed to me, you guys know this already. And if you aren't subscribed to me, if you just happen to stumble across this video, hit the sub button if you liked the video, and it's all up to you. But at the end of the day, I post videos, and I try to keep people informed. So have a nice day.